Hey you, welcome back to the channel. And guys, today we're going to talk about curation and curation rewards. And so this has been a interesting topic, one that seems to be probably one of the most complex topics discussed on Steemit from what I can gather so far. And although I've only been here 5 days now, I've been very curious about what the curation process is and trying to better understand it. And so I think I got a pretty good idea about it. So today we're going to discuss curation and curation rewards and what they mean. So again, guys, going to try to give you a simplified explanation. The thing about curation is there are sophisticated algorithms that are part of the process, and in later videos when I gather more information, perhaps we can go deeper into that. But for now, just for people getting started and just trying to have an idea of what's going on, basic general idea, we're going to talk about in very simplified terms what curation is. And guys, curation is basically this process that where users of the Steemit platform, they select good content over what they deem to be bad content. And we can pretty much gather the importance of this. The way Steemit is set up, it can become very tempting to just post a lot of stuff from wherever you can find it in hopes that your post goes viral and you make as much money on one post like what we're seeing here on the screen from this user who's seemingly doing very well. 583 votes, over $2,000 on one post. And in addition to that, they seem to be on an exotic vacation, having a great time, and being recognized by the Steemit community. Which I think is awesome. Doesn't get much better than that. And you can also see that some of the comments here are doing quite well. As well. $9, $4, $2, just for, one line, two line comment. And so, obviously this is a good post. This is a quality post, and the curation process is working here. So curation, again, is our upvoting, selecting good quality content with the intent to make the community better with higher quality content. And the higher quality content gets rewarded, and that goes over into curation rewards. But in order for that process to work even better, by us voting up good quality content, we're rewarded as well. So when you upvote on good content, the pool of funds here that you see going into this post, a portion of that is going to be rewarded over to the author of the post, and a portion is going to be rewarded to people who have upvoted on this content, and they share in a part of the money. Now, this kind of gets into the complex algorithm a bit. I'm not sure if that portion is 25% or 50% of that money goes back to the upvotes. But we'll get into that later when I got more specific details about the algorithm. But a portion of those funds will go over to people who have upvoted on this content at the right time. And that's also a very important part of the algorithm as well, the time you vote. Some people would probably attempt to just, as soon as they see a post, just vote on it, vote on it, vote on it, or as soon as they see a post with a large amount of money, they would probably be under the assumption to go and just vote on that large post, that's received a lot of upvotes and things like that. But the way this process works is it's not just about upvoting on larger, voted blog posts. It's about the time you vote, the time of discovery, and that might be somewhere, around the 30-minute mark. Some people say 18 minutes past that. Again, how the algorithm works, it doesn't really specifically, as I understand it, tell you when, or you don't know exactly when, but you do know if you're part of this process, so people can keep upvoting on quality content, that you will be rewarded if you vote on high quality posts and you discover it at certain intervals throughout the process of the post. So very encouraging to upvote on quality content, which is what we want, guys, right? We don't want the community people just posting stuff, it going up in the search, and it distracting away from good quality content. So let's post some good quality content in the curation process. If you're kind of going, well, that sounds great and everything, but I'm just not a great blogger, I can't come up with great quality content. Well, again, this process serves everyone in that just commenting and upvoting at the right time of these posts can make you eligible for the reward, the curation reward. And it also, as you can see how much people make on comments, in some cases comments pay a lot more than blog posts. The crazy thing is, since I've been putting out my blog posts, my comments have been earning more than my blog posts. So maybe I should be an expert commenter and, and not focus so much on blogging. But I like blogging. I like putting out my video content. I do it probably for free. So this is a real treat for me. So, but that's another way to look at it. The curation reward, on your screen, you've probably seen the curation button, the rewards button, things like that. And you'll see where it has the author button and the section for, where you're upvoting and commenting. There's two sections that shows if you've earned any money or not. Some other factors that are important about the reward itself. And let me see if I can pull that up here on my screen. Kind of loading slow today. Got to find out what that's all about. Another important thing is your Steem Power. That also goes into the algorithm as well. So if you don't have a lot of Steem Power, as Steem is being calculated through the curation process, you're not going to make as much money because not having the Steem Power is part of the algorithm. So you'll not be making a lot on the curation reward and split, as that's factored in as well. So I think the lesson with curation would be get your Steem Power up and vote and upvote quality content, guys. I mean, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I'm not going to drag it out any longer. That's just a general idea how it works. Maybe later on for fun we can try to do some charts and algorithm videos, as I've seen some people done on the site. People who have a much greater handle on the curation process. And I'm interested in learning a lot more about it. But guys, if you like content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my Steemit posts and upvote them if you like them, if you think they're quality content. And until next time, guys, take care.